Hey everyone, welcome back to lizfenwickdiy. In today's video, we are doing some Christmas trash to treasures, and I have to say, there's a project in here that's probably gonna be my favorite all-time Christmas project. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is a tree project, and I grabbed this pot from a garage sale, I believe probably a couple of months ago, and I got it for $1, but I really liked the white and the red, and I felt like it would make a great farmhouse Christmas piece. And then the other day when I was shopping at the thrift store, you guys actually saw me purchase this. I found this tree that I thought was one tree, but it ended up being 3 different trees for $4. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just clean up this pot. Somebody had planted something in it and there was just a lot of dirt on it. So for me, what I like to do is just use disinfecting wipes, Lysol wipe. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my tree and I'm gonna kind of figure out where my different trees are, and then I'm gonna go through and individually pull out every branch. That makes such a huge difference. And I think sometimes when we're in the thrift store, we don't notice things. They don't look as good because all their branches are up. So don't look past that, but I'm just gonna go through and pull down all of the branches. Next, I'm simply going to set this tree into my pot, and it fit very nicely in it. To dress it up a little bit, I'm gonna be using some red and black buffalo check ribbon. You can pick this up at pretty much anywhere. I believe this one I got was from Walmart, but I've also picked up some from Hobby Lobby. So you're just going to trim off your ribbon, and then I'm going to, at the very highest point of my tree, tie it in a knot, and then I will make a bow. And I will do that at the high points on all 3 of my trees. I always like to come back in and cut a little diagonal piece off so that the ends look nice. And here's the look at how my tree turned out. This tree ended up being, I would say, around $7 total with everything I used. Okay, guys, so this next project is the project that I was saying is gonna be my favorite. It is a Santa mailbox that I made. And my inspiration for this was just my kids. I mean, my kids love writing letters to Santa. They do it every year, and we always have the small little mailboxes, but I thought, wouldn't this be so cute? And I was at a garage sale and I came across this old vintage mailbox, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. And then in that same garage sale, it was kind of fate, I found this wood stand that I'm assuming was like a tall plant stand, but it was actually a pretty tall height. I think that I got both pieces for $10, if I'm remembering correctly. The first thing I had to do was kind of clean up this mailbox. These letters and the name on it were on there tight. I was sticking different tools that I had underneath trying to pry off of these letters. Once I got all of the letters and numbers off, then I came back in and kind of sanded it off a little bit, but they still were showing, but the way I was gonna paint it, I knew it would be okay. Then I just came in and wiped it down and cleaned it up before I started painting. So I'm painting 1 coat of Waverly white chalk paint on this mailbox. I don't want it to be covered. I love the rust on the end, so I want all of that to still be showing. But I did go a little bit heavier where the numbers were to try to cover that up as best as I could. next, I just used my Cricut to print off letters that said letters to Santa. I just used a font that was on my computer and printed it off on some black vinyl. So next, I'm just going to weed that out, get all the excess paper off. And then to transfer it to my mailbox, I used some transfer paper, put that on top of it, pulled the backing off. And then put the words directly on my mailbox. So I wanted to dress up the top of my mailbox. So in order to do that, I wanted to make a bow. So I'm gonna use that same buffalo check ribbon that I used in the first project. I'm going to measure out about 6 inches of ribbon. And then I'm going to fold the ribbon over 6 times. Then I will cut off the remaining ribbon. I'll take my folded ribbon and fold it in half, and then pull it back open, and wherever I folded it in half, I'm going to cut slits on both sides, making sure I don't cut all the way through. To hold this in place, I'm gonna take some pipe cleaners, wrap it around, and just twist it so it holds in place. Next, I'm going to pull out the loops and fluff. So to do that, I'm going to start on one side, pull one loop forward, and then the next loop I'm going to pull to the back. And I'll just repeat those steps until all of my loops are out. Then what you want to do is just go back in and fluff out all of your loops till it looks the way you want it to look. I'm going to be adding a pick that I picked up from Michael's. I believe that I grabbed this on clearance last year after Christmas. So I'm just going to tuck in the stem of this and hot glue it to the top of my mailbox. I'm also going to hot glue the bow to the back of my mailbox. And then I decided I wanted to add some tails, so I just hot glued the tails underneath my bow and then cut off the excess and then hot glued the bottom of the tails. Next, I'm gonna focus my attention on the stand. So what I did for the stand was just paint it white. And I came in with 2 coats of Waverly White chalk paint all over the stand. Next, I wanted to distress it. So I first tried to wet distress and that didn't work out very well. So I came back in with just my hand sander and pulled it off wherever I thought the paint needed to come off. Next, I just had my husband attach the mailbox to the plant stand using the screws that were already in the plant stand. And here's a look at how my adorable mailbox turned out. If you guys are enjoying these Christmas DIYs, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel. So our next DIY are some adorable signs. So I picked up these 2 matching black frames from Goodwill. And I've had these a while and just didn't have the perfect project for them until now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave the frames how they are because they're really in great shape. And I'm just going to paint the inside with 2 coats of Waverly White chalk paint. You could tape off the edge, but I just went in with a fine detail white brush and just painted close to the edge, and that worked fine for me. I definitely needed 2 coats to cover this, and in some areas, I think maybe I even went back in with a 3rd coat. Next, I'm gonna be adding 2 stencils from my friends at Stencil Revolution. They sent me these stencils and I will link them below if you're interested in them. The first one is a really cute little Christmas stencil. I'm gonna be using red acrylic paint to stencil in this sign. The next Christmas tree sign, I'm going to be using green paint. I think either side by side or separate, these 2 signs are perfect for Christmas. Okay, you guys, leave me a comment below and let me know which of these 3 projects was your favorite. I would love to know. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of our DIYs. I have so many fun things planned for you for Christmas. And if you missed our last video, I'm gonna link it here. So just click right here to watch it. And I'll talk to you guys in our next one. Bye.